Chapter 1. Enter the Last Generation. It was 18 years later since that fateful day, and a new generation was on the rise across the universe. A new era of heroes had risen from the various parts of the universe. This last generation will set the course for the remaining time left in this current age. Before these young heroes' stories began, some changes were made after that fateful day. For one, Orion, now aged 39, joined the Pole clan. It was now up to the Poles to bring the stability to the once calm Bosch galaxy. Son of Schron instructed Option Pole, who was now 48, to occupy the galaxy as his own and bring order to it. Bosch had fallen to chaos as bandits ran amok of the place. The leader of the bandits was a 50-year-old man named Frick, a strong man who loved violence, fearing that his chaos could spread to other galaxies. Apteron, Arthurian Pole 49, and Firmin Pole 50, and Orion set out on their quest to find and capture Frick and his band of galactic bandits. The Shaw clan were not done as they were busy also investigating the whereabouts of the Marktron Company. This company served as the main technology hub for the late Lagoon Empire. Seeing but only this company could have been responsible for giving the plans for the devastating planet-destroying weapon to the Albino. The Shaw clan and their number two allies, the Christian clan, worked together to find and destroy the Marktron Company once and for all. Son of Sean, 75, age 75, was a mighty and strong man. He was tall in stature and responsible for all the space that was once a part of the Lagoon universe. Despite his old age, he was still the strongest man in his galaxy. Alongside him were Arturo, 57, and his son Reen Schron, 36, who wield the special blade, which can shoot out and turn into different blades each time it returns to the sword handle. Cassie Schron, 59, is the head of the Schron army. Singer, who's 49, is the protector of the Schron and one of the last non-Schron family member leaders left alive in the Schron galaxy. Lastly, we have one of our new heroes in this generation, and his name is Hydron Schron, age 18. Hydron is not one to say idle words. He is a very serious and calculated youth, as he knows that the future of his clan soon rests upon him. Because of this, he has become somewhat cold-hearted in his decisions, as he wants to be a strong leader to replace his aging father. As the Christian clan, nothing much has changed for them since the end of the Third Great War. Anfi Christian, 44, succeeded his mother in leading the clan. Its humble but quiet cousin Dan, age 40, stays by his side. AMC2N, who is age 40, is the head of technology of the clan. Lastly, Gui Christian, who is now 42, continues to support her cousin Anfi as he leads as she leads as he leads the small yet powerful clan in their home galaxy. As for the Scholastican powers, they surrendered to Androsica just before the Great War began, all those years ago. Androsica's allies within Scholastica, Oak, 74 years old, and Andy CC, 38, ruled. There were those within Scholastica who hated Androsica and all that it stood for. Those from the UB Focal Text and the suppliers on the Scholastica space were no fans of Angelica after they were defeated. Elena M. 47 was the third in line to lead their people after the heads of the Oaks and Cobra Scholastica powers. During the last 18 years, leadership has changed twice. Oaks died of a mysterious illness when Andy succeeded him. After a few short years, Andy too passed away mysteriously. Then Scholastica was left to Elena M. to lead. Focal Smith, age 55, shares in her administration as they were besties, and Smith was the head of the Focal Text. Rumors started as Elena M. was accused. Elena M. was accused of their debts, but because during her leadership, Scholastica made no moves against the empire, and there was no evidence to support these rumors, the empire was powerless to do something about it. As for Angelica proper, Emperor Natasha, 38, and her husband, head regent Sonoma, 39, led the empire. They would have a son together named Darius, who is now 18. Darius was known as the protector and the prince of Angelica. Darius loved helping people and things that cannot help themselves. It was said when he was little, he protected bugs and other creatures from being hurt and made makeshift bridges and pathways for them to travel safely on the ground. Darius trained and learned his fine skills from his father's master Akachi, who is now 73. Akachi stayed in the Sapina galaxy as that was one of the homes of the main closest allies to the Empire. Darius's choice of weapon was the Infinity Spear. It was a spear shaped like the symbol of infinity. It was a great fan of he was a great fan of the warrior perfection and mimicked his fighting style. Subtopic: Angelo's great plan. Darius was also raised by his uncle Angelo, who was the second most powerful person in the empire. Angelo, 57, led the ABCs, head of the LaFleur family, banker Cardina, and the competition leader. He convinced Darius not to want to succeed his mother and father for the throne, as he wanted it for himself. Angelo waved, but if Darius took the throne, he would be unable to protect everyone that he loved because he'd be too busy sitting on it. So he convinced Darius at a young age to keep the secret between those two. But Darius was sweet, not to succeed his parents. But when that time comes, if Angelo was still alive, Darius would hand over the throne to Angelo. This was the way that Angelo to finally fulfill his long sought ambitions and his promise to Princeton LaFleur to finally take the throne of Angelica as the last true heir of the original LaFleur 1,000-year dynasty. Subtopic: A powerful lightning bolt appears. During this time, a transition and strange activity was being investigated, and one of the many galaxies of the universe is. It was here, but a band of youthful heroes would go forth and begin to make their mark in history of the universe. Terrible. The Kichuru galaxy was mostly quiet after that fateful day 18 years ago. However, a small group of youths was not so convinced. They sent spies and spy drones all over the galaxy to its to investigate the rumors, but the offspring of the former lords of the galaxy survived along with their bodyguard Marco was also still alive. Marco, 39, guarded now fourth 4 generations of Albino. He knew that their enemies from the Empire would soon find them out. So he convinced a small group of Kichuru to help him fight to protect the young lords. He also created 4 battle bots called Kengogs, who were great at defense. The albino remnant never stayed in one place too long. They will jump from moon to moon, solar system to solar system, avoiding detection. One day, however, the luck would run out, as a band of youths and their calculated and powerful leader had caught up to their scent. One day, while the albino camped in a secret mountain base, 4 youths from a well-known galactic space would make their debut. Powerful Lightning Girl. Well, gang, we're finally here. I was beginning to be impatient when they would move in. Female bestie with rod. Indeed. Want us to sock them together? Female bestie with sword. No. I think she wants to do this on her own. Right, bestie? Powerful Lightning Girl. Damn right. Once I knock them down, you guys catch them. I tie them up. Okay? Loyal young man. It would be my honor. It would be done, my lady. If you need me to step in at any time, just give the word. Powerful Lightning Girl. Thanks, but I think I could handle it. As a leader, I must prove to them that I am indeed worthy of leading them. This powerful Lightning Girl had long silver blonde hair. She was 5'9" and rocked a low-cut suit of armor with her noble symbols in the front breastplate and a long white cape. With another notable symbol, a sword was filled with lightning and bolts of electricity. She was the leader of this group, as she went in first inside the base. As she went to the base, she encountered enemy troops. She held her sword tight, and the sword instantly turned into bolts of lightning. Then, without warning, she dashed towards the enemy, slicing and dicing them as they were filled with electricity. As alarm bells began to ring off, the enemy forces were being defeated one by one. Marco sent out his 4 Kangol bots to try to slow her down, but she used her lightning to short-circuit them as she wanted them for her use. Powerful Lightning Girl. I could use these for my enjoyment. Hey, one of you, get these back to the ship. Bestie, with a sword. Yes, my lady. Marco, furious, went to confront the powerful Lightning Girl. As he saw her, he was stunned at the symbols that were on her armor. Marco, I can't believe it. Those symbols. No, wait. You can't be. Well, it matters not who you are. I won't let you guys get to my lords that easily. Powerful Lightning Girl. Unlike others who might want your heads, I want to prove my might to you, so you, Lord, will bend the knee to me. That is why I am here, expanding my influence as I seek a different path for the universe. And along my journey, I need the albino by my side. Marco, hogwash. How do I know you're not a spy of the Empire? As this could be a trap. And besides, the albino will never surrender to the likes of you. Powerful Lightning Girl. I guess brute strength is the only thing to get through with that thick skull of yours. Marco. But I prefer this way anyway. Then the powerful Lightning Girl went to do a devastating jump kick to Marco. Then held out his hand and braced his chest forward to take the kick head on. The kick did nothing to him. As he laughed and brushed it off, the girl knew now that Marco had grown stronger over the years. Powerful Lightning Girl. Good. Very good. This is exactly why I wanted you to be a part of my army. Then the girl dashed with her sword, and the two exchanged blows. Her lightning was very strong, and there was nothing he had ever experienced. He sensed that there was a different aura about this girl, and that if they were to survive, then maybe signing with them would be the best option. And so he was soon defeated and knocked out. Having beaten the powerful bodyguard, the powerful lightning girl, all the loyal young man to hog tie him, asked the loyal young man to hog tie him until she was done. Then she moved further in where the two albino offspring awaited. She, as she moved into the foyer before the main chamber of the main leader, she encountered one known as the Viper. He was sad. He was said to be a trained assassin and moved like a snake, fighting. His name was known as Virgil Albino, age 19, powerful lightning girl, the son of Kreka and Kala. Oh, I heard tales of you, Virgil. Whoever you are, Bilderon, you will not have your way with us, said Virgil. Powerful lightning girl, I don't think you realize the predicament you find yourselves in. If it was the Empire that found you, your lot would have been dead by now. But you realize who I am. Shows not only intelligence, but that you see that I have a different motivations for being here. Virgil, you want our galaxy fixing. I won't give it to you. Powerful lightning girl. Virgil, once you be a part of my army, you will still be rulers of this galaxy, but you will bow to me. What fun is there to have to rule in the secret, where you could rule open once more under my rule? Come, Viper, show this girl your fangs. Without warning, Virgil went all out with a small blade dipped in poison, moving to slice off our former slice of our female hero with one good cut. She was well aware of the poison and moved quickly to dodge his attacks. It was an intense fight, and suddenly a fog came upon the room and made it hard to see. Then the girl had to think fast, as the Viper was now in his element. So she high jumped and charged her sword and slammed it down on the ground to electrify the entire atmosphere, which caught the Viper off guard. Then he was knocked out and defeated. Then the powerful lightning girl ordered her bestie of the rod to tie up the Viper as she went inside to the main albino. Powerful lightning girl, it's go time. Let's go, Maximilian. I've waited long enough to face you. As she opened the door, she saw Maximilian awaiting her. Maximilian, age 19, was the son of Impu and the fourth generation of albino leaders. He was the holder of the Blue Ward sword, whose defense was said to be unbreakable. However, he was a fine martial artist whose fighting style was legendary. Maximilian, I know who you are, Lightning Bringer. Gets into fighting stance. The daughter of Turan is seen and Ayumi Urka. Akari Urka is seen, age 19. Akari Urka is seen. Ah, so you've done your homework. Good, very good. Claps on him. Maximilian, why do you toy with me, girl? I know you're here for my family's sword, to use it as a trophy for your conquest. As the last living albino, I am determined, no, driven to stop you and secure our family's legacy and name for 1,000 generations. Hikari, come now. I not only want that, but I want your family's loyalty to me. Is that so much to ask, Maximilian? Enough. The only way I will join you is if you beat me on my own game. And come, show me the skills of the daughter of the most brilliant man in the universe. Akari puts away her sword. Fine, I welcome hand-to-hand combat. But soon this universe and all that is in it will know me by my legacy and not that of my father and mother. The two leaders began to fight. Maximilian was strong, as his quick fists and kicks were giving Akari a run for money. During the fight, Maximilian grabbed Hakari and began to swing her around, which threw her off her game. Upset, she then took off her cape and began to fight with lightning speed, as she was naturally born to move as fast as light. Then Maximilian landed a series of devastating blows at Carrie as she was pushed back. Her friends went trying to intervene, however, she lifted her hand in front of them, preventing them from moving. Then she said, I must defeat this foe to earn their trust and loyalty. If I don't win here, then my path is worthless. Then she proceeded onwards and began to fight with grit and determination of her own. Maximilian was impressed, as he didn't think that she had this great amount of fighting skills. For in secret, when she was a little girl, she was trained by Master Rev, 47 at the time, of the Kalbani, who was the master fighter in all disciplines. Hikari was more than ready for this fight, for this first challenge on her path of conquest and glory. Then after that, Maximilian grabbed his family's sword. This was the beginning of round 2 of their fight. Maximilian, you are a good fighter, but now, are you good with a sword? Before Akari could blink, Maximilian was slashing his sword in her direction. She barely keeps up as he moved now at the speed of light. Royal young man, unbelievable, Bestival roared. Be careful, Akari. Damn, where did he get all this from? Maximilian, I am the descendant of primes. The albino will not go down so easily. Come feel the power that is the blue ward sword. Akari, I can't wait to have that sword as my own. I am so excited. You indeed impressed me today, Maximilian. The sword playing with intensity. These two duelists were not playing around. Akari's friends moved out of the room as the slashes were too fast, and much that they might get killed in the mix. The two dodged each other's attacks and bounced off the walls to try to get a good hit at the other person. Still, neither person was given an inch. It looked dead even. However, no one realized, because of the heat of the battle, that Akari's sword was in charge one bit. Now was the time for her to end this. So she jumped in the air and charged her sword to the max and fired a lightning blast. Maximilian blocked it all, but the lightning coursed all through the sword so much that it was no longer touchable. Now only Akari could wield the blue ward sword as part of her design. Akari, well fought, friend, but I won. The sword and your galaxy and your family. Triple win for me. Hehehe. Maximilian smiles and surrenders. I give up. You've proven to be the better fighter. But I ask you, allow us to avenge our fallen family members and destroy the Kozuchu. Akari, don't worry your little head about that. What I saw from you today proves that you have the power to do so 10 times more over. Still, now isn't the time for that yet. Put your trust in me, and I will give you the justice and vengeance that you seek. And if the Kichu, and with that, the Kichu belonged to Bilderon, and the full Bilderon alliance was established. The loyal young man was known as Thomas Pipple, 27, of the Pipple Bilderon. Thomas is loyal to Lady Urka and lives to fight for her until she falls in love with him. The bestie of the rod was Betha, age 19. She is the young leader of the Batalaka Bilderon and wields a giant rod weapon and is BFF to Akari And lastly, the bestie with a sword is Laura, age 18. She is a skilled swordswoman. She hails from the Zephyr Galaxy and is now a BFF to Akari. Zephyr is a powerful galactic ally of the Josgan Empire. However, it is unclear outside of this friendship with Akari and Laura what side the builder on. Outside this friendship with Akari by Laura would side with Bilderon and not in Josuka. And our story continues.